This is why I voted. The Trump administration is withholding tens of millions in funding from Planned Parenthood over alleged civil rights violation and promotion of DEI and illegal immigration status. Look, we've gone over this. I wish Planned Parenthood was getting the screws because they're trafficking in fetal baby parts and they're chopping breasts off of healthy 16-year-olds and promoting all of that horrible stuff. However, if we can get them on the DEI, so be it. This is great. Department of Health and Human Services says 16 providers, including 9 Planned Parenthood branches, I believe the one in Connecticut is one of them, must prove compliance within 10 days or risk losing their grants. And this is a win. Right. Just a little bit of context. According to Kristen Hawkins' group, $2 million a day, $2 million taxpayer dollars a day are going to Planned Parenthood. If you break it all down nationally, it's basically a far left scheme to thwart the will of the American people. Not only are they killing 1,000 babies every day, Planned Parenthood shovels that money right back into the PACs that elect people like Joe Biden. So it's just a crazy scheme, not even beyond the abortion. And they need to be defunded like 20 years ago. So very excited for this development. I hope it actually happens.
I actually spoke with Kristen at a Students for Life press conference last Thursday. They put on some great events, and it was attached to an SBA Pro-Life America event, a lobby day where they had like 300 people come in to lobby Congress on an effort to defund Planned Parenthood. And I hate to use the den name. I mean, abortion giant Planned Parenthood. Because one thing, I've been trying to defund Planned Parenthood even way back, probably like I think I tried to write my first paper on it in like 1998 or 99.
Oh my goodness.
I
was in 9th grade.
Right. And every time, thank you guys. Every time.
Oh, no, I was only 10 that year, but no, sorry, go ahead.
It was always like we felt like we got close or we were getting close. We have never been this close. One thing that they're trying to do right now is to fund it through the reconciliation process, where you only need 51 votes in the Senate. When we first tried to do this in 2013, it was a young woman who came up with the idea, staffer for Representative Chris Smith, who said, all the other Republicans want to repeal Obamacare, so do we. However, how about we also defund Planned Parenthood at the same time? It went through all the traps, and we had to fight Republicans to get it into the bill. Flash forward to 2017, and we had to fight leadership, Republican leadership, and we had to fight also the White House at the time as well, of course. But we still got it in. This time around, leadership, the White House, everybody is on board. We have to defund this agency. And my points at the press conferences, I did the 3Ds. The 3Ds are defund, which we're trying to do right now through reconciliation, which the president is also doing through this DEI initiative. And I'm hoping it's the place in Connecticut. Talked to a good friend of mine at HHS. One of the affiliates that's being defunded have separate break rooms for Black people and for white people. Yes. Oh, so if that sounds familiar to anybody who's familiar with history or Jim Crow laws, and this is liberal abortion giant Planned Parenthood doing this. So defund, debar is something there's a process in the federal government. Say that you're doing business with a nefarious organization, and I'd say an organization that traffics in baby body parts, covers up human trafficking, covers up statutory rape, defrauds the government in Medicare and Medicaid. That is an organization the government shouldn't be doing business with. There's a government process where you can stop them from getting any federal government money. You can do it. It's one shot. And you get it. No HHS money, no Department of Education money, no Department of Labor money. And the third one is dismantle. And by dismantle, I mean an organization like this should not exist. It should not have a C3 status where it's a nonprofit. That should be taken away from it, because the only thing they do is kill babies. And now they're expanding into the territory of, if your baby lives, we want to sterilize them through transing a couple of years later. So defund, debar, and dismantle was my message. And we have the best chance in the 30 years I've been trying to do this, before the two of you were born, to do this now.
Praise God. Praise God. And keep
Awesome.
the prayers coming. We're in the middle of 40 days for life right now. I believe the halfway mark was yesterday. Maybe it was the day before. And so those of you who participate in that, this is a spiritual battle as well as political. So make sure that your local 40 days you are supporting right now, because like Tom said, we're on the cusp of some great successes here.